Now that we understand what cholesterol actually is, let's talk about one of the biggest questions I get from patients. What can I do myself to lower my cholesterol? And this is where things get interesting, because there is a lot of confusion. In addition to lifestyle changes, we'll also discuss the medication that is most effective in lowering your LDL cholesterol, as well as newer add-on medications towards the end of this episode. Let's dive in. It's the channel dedicated to health, fitness, longevity, and aquatic adventures for folks over 40. Welcome back to Motion Over Medicine with your host, PA Eric. People often ask me, should I never eat eggs again? Should I completely avoid fat? Do I need to eat a completely different diet? And the answer is, it depends on the person.
Wait, that's the most medical answer ever.
What do you mean, Barney?
Doctors always say, it depends. It sounds like a cop-out.
Because biology is complicated, Barney. Unfortunately, your body didn't come with a simple instruction manual.
Mine did. Step 1. Don't fall apart.
And you're still working on that. Let's start with one of the most debated foods, eggs. For many years, people were advised that eating eggs would dramatically raise their cholesterol and increase heart disease risk. But we now understand that dietary cholesterol, the cholesterol found in foods, usually has a much smaller effect on blood cholesterol than we once believed. For most healthy people, having an egg as part of an overall healthy diet is not the major driver of high cholesterol. The bigger issue for many people is the overall pattern of their diet. Foods high in saturated fat, like fatty cuts of meat, butter, certain processed foods, and some high-fat dairy products can raise LDL cholesterol in many people. On the other hand, replacing saturated fats with healthier unsaturated fats, such as those found in olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fish, can improve your cholesterol profile.
So you're telling me my daily bacon cheeseburger with a side of butter isn't technically a health food?
Surprisingly, no.
Damn it.
Another important piece of the puzzle is fiber. Soluble fiber, found in foods like oats, beans, lentils, fruits, and vegetables, can help lower LDL cholesterol by reducing how much cholesterol your body absorbs. Small changes can add up. Adding more vegetables, increasing fiber, choosing leaner proteins, and being intentional about the types of fats you eat can make a meaningful difference. But diet is only one part of the equation. Let's talk about another cholesterol-related number, triglycerides. Triglycerides are another type of fat found in your blood. Your body uses them for energy, but elevated triglycerides can increase cardiovascular risk, especially when combined with other problems like insulin resistance or diabetes. High triglycerides are often influenced by things like excess calories, excess sugar, alcohol intake, obesity, and poorly controlled blood sugar.
So eating an entire birthday cake by myself might affect my triglycerides.
Yes, Barney.
What if I only eat half?
Still, yes.
What if I eat it standing up?
Also, yes. As you know, Motion Over Medicine advocates healthy lifestyle habits before medication, and in that spirit, I've created a free 25 simple habits that add healthy years to your life guide. To get your free guide, please click on the link listed in the description of this channel, download it, and incorporate it into your daily lifestyle habits. Now, let's talk about one of the most important concepts in modern cholesterol management, particle number. Remember earlier when we talked about LDL being like delivery trucks carrying cholesterol? Well, researchers have learned that the number of those trucks may matter even more than just the amount of cholesterol inside them. That's where ApoB comes in. ApoB measures the number of potentially harmful particles circulating in your bloodstream. Two people could have the same LDL cholesterol number, but one person may have more LDL particles than the other. That difference can affect their risk.
So the number of trucks might matter more than how much cargo is inside.
Exactly.
I'm a genius.
Another important risk factor that many people don't know about is something called lipoprotein a or Lp(a). Lp(a) is a particle that is largely determined by genetics. Unlike cholesterol that can often be improved significantly through lifestyle changes, Lp(a) is mostly inherited. Many people don't know their level because it isn't always included in routine cholesterol testing. If you have a strong family history of early heart disease, especially heart attacks occurring at younger ages, it may be worth discussing Lp(a) testing with your healthcare provider. So when we look at someone's heart disease risk, we don't just look at cholesterol. We consider the whole picture. That includes things like age, blood pressure, smoking history, diabetes, family history, exercise level, body composition, and cholesterol markers like LDL, ApoB, and sometimes Lp(a).
So basically, you can't look at one number and predict someone's entire future.
Exactly. Medicine is about understanding the entire person. Now, let's get to the question many people have. If my cholesterol is high, do I need medication? And this is where having a conversation with your healthcare provider becomes really important. Medications like statins have been studied for decades and have strong evidence showing they reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes in the right patients. And while statins remain the foundation of cholesterol treatment, the last few decades have brought major advances in other medications, including ezetimibe, PCSK9 inhibitors, and other newer therapies. These can be added to statins when additional LDL reduction is needed, helping patients reach lower cholesterol levels and further reduce their risk of ASCVD. We'll save the details of these newer medications for a future video. Statins and the newer medications aren't magic pills, and they aren't right for everyone. Like I said, this is where a discussion with your healthcare provider will be extremely helpful. But for someone with elevated cardiovascular risk, lowering LDL cholesterol can be one of the most powerful tools we have to prevent serious disease.
So medications aren't a failure?
Absolutely not. Sometimes lifestyle changes are enough. Sometimes medications are the right tool, and sometimes a combination of the two are the best idea. The goal isn't to avoid medications at all costs. The goal is to reduce your risk and help you live a longer, healthier life. In the final part of this series, we'll talk about the biggest lifestyle changes that actually work, how exercise affects cholesterol, what numbers you should know, and the most important takeaways you can use starting today.
And hopefully, we'll discuss a cholesterol treatment plan that includes more pizza.
We'll discuss reality instead.
Fine. Reality with a side of vegetables.
Thank you for watching part 2 of my cholesterol series. Click on the third and final video in this series right here that discusses strategies on how to lower your cholesterol and protect your heart. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and share Motion Over Medicine with your friends and family that want to live a healthy, happy life. See you in the next video.